An individual named Matteo once lived in a world of social media and self-expression. Matteo was passionate about writing and creating videos, and he put his whole heart into it. Through his creative endeavors, he believed he could connect with others and make a difference through the sharing of his thoughts, emotions, and experiences. One day, Matteo's loved ones approached him with a concern. It wasn't difficult for them to spot a recurring theme in Matteo's scripts and videos, despite his good intentions. Matteo seemed self-centered and narcissistic because everything he did was about him. Matteo was surprised to hear this feedback. In no way did he intend to appear self-centered or seek attention. Neither validation nor recognition mattered to him. Through his writings and videos, Matteo expressed himself naturally and felt a need to share his unique perspective and self-expression through his work. However, Matteo couldn't ignore the possibility that his loved ones might be seeing something that he wasn't aware of. Reflecting on his creative process and examining his content critically led him to rethink his approach. His goal was to determine whether his work accurately portrayed him as self-centered or if it was simply misinterpreted. Matteo discovered an underlying pattern as he investigated his writing and videos. Originally intending to share his thoughts and feelings, he realized he had left out perspectives and experiences beyond his own. The narratives of his journey focused solely on his personal journey, without taking into account the larger context or the impact it had on others. Matteo was hit hard by this realization. He had always believed that others would find solace or inspiration in his stories. In the end, he came to understand that the concern of his loved ones was valid. His sole focus on himself unintentionally portrayed a self-centered image, since he ignored the perspectives of his audience. In order to deal with this issue, Matteo decided to approach his creative work in a new way. As he listened intently to others' stories, he actively sought out diverse perspectives. To ensure an inclusive narrative that resonated with a wider audience, he began incorporating these different viewpoints into his scripts and videos. Matteo's content changed over time. A richer, more empathetic, and more authentic reflection of the human experience resulted. His experience taught him how to balance self-expression and consideration for others. Seeing Matteo's work evolve and grow, his loved ones appreciated the change they observed. The journey taught Matteo the importance of self-awareness and openness to feedback for his creative and personal growth. Finding a harmonious balance between self-reflection and empathy for others wasn't about suppressing his desire to express himself, but about finding a harmonious balance between self-reflection and empathy for others. His approach enabled him to share his experiences authentically, while also embracing those around him with different stories. Matteo learned valuable lessons from his transformation. Having the freedom to express oneself and follow our passions is important, but we should always keep our words and actions in mind. Our goal should be to foster genuine connections and meaningful exchanges by striving for balance and understanding.